Hello. Alright, so this is going to be a little tutorial about how to get Convai or RPM characters working with Salsa. Salsa is a tool in Unity that does lip syncing, text to voice basically, or no, voice to lips basically. Does a bunch of other stuff too. It's extremely flexible, way more flexible than the Oculus OVR stuff. So let's just get into it. I'm assuming you know Unity. This is Unity 2020.3.38 F1, and I'm assuming you know how to go find Salsa. In my case, I mean, you normally go to the Unity asset store and just search Salsa. In my case, we'll look at my assets, and all you gotta do is look for Salsa and you'll find the lip sync suite. I think the latest version is 2.5.5. So that's the basic. So you basically get that into your project. So you import it. Now beyond that, what you have to do is get a few of the one-clicks, which are basically just tools that allow you to set up characters really easy for certain types of characters like RPM characters or DAZ characters. And I don't know if they have an iClone one or not. They may have an iClone one as well. So to get those, I mean, once you've got Salsa in here properly, you'll see, and I'm also assuming you've got the Convai stuff loaded up, which is pretty easy to do once you fix those two errors that you have to turn off the assembly. It's all in the troubleshooting for Unity. Just do that, make sure everything shows up here. Go to Convai setup and enter your stuff and your user ID and all that junk. And you'll see all these. Now just, you don't need much of this, so don't worry about it. But in the Salsa stuff, you'll find they're made by Crazy Minnow Studios. Crazy Minnow Studio. And what you want to do, once it's loaded properly and there are no errors, you go to Crazy Minnow Studio, Salsa Lip Sync, one clicks, and here, under here, you may not have anything under here. So you get new one clicks. That will immediately take you to your the page on the internet, and you have to enter your information you used when you purchased it, your asset store account, and your asset store invoice order number, which you should find under your orders in the asset store. And you enter that and you hit verify, and then it will take you to the one clicks. I'm not going to do that because you're not going to steal my stuff. And then once you go to the one clicks place, you need the following items. The one click base you need. One click, if you don't want to do DAZ characters, you need one click DAZ. If you want to do RPM characters, you need one click RPM. If you're doing RPM characters, you need the one click tools. I'll show you why in a minute. And then if you want to do stuff with timelines and junk, which is really powerful, you can get the timelines core, timeline Salsa core as well, so you can make characters talk on the timeline and that kind of stuff, which you do not need for convey stuff. So you need all those, so install them. So once those are all installed, then you can just bring in a convey character using the tools, and you use the character importer, and then you can just type in whatever character ID you want to import. And this is takes a little time, so you just be patient. And there's my character. Close that. I'll just move her a little bit. Oops. We'll just move her a little bit here, and turn her around so you can see all the beauty. And I'll rename her just for fun to Priscilla. because that's her name in my thing. And so she's just an RPM character created on the Convai website, and I just brought her in using the Convai tools, and there she is. Now when she comes in, of course, she's going to have a lot of stuff filled in for you, and which is great, so you don't have to do all this capsule collider stuff and all that. And the voice handler and the NPC script, those are all okay. It's all this OVR stuff you have to remove. So just remove the OVR stuff. And the head movement, you can remove that. Rig builder, I'm not 100% sure what that does, so just remove it. And just leave all of this other stuff, because it's all good. And now, what you have to do is right click on her and then go to okay, so I do not have to unpack her, so that's fine. So now all you have to do is make sure it's selected, go to game object, crazy minnow, salsa, one clicks, ready player me, boink, and you'll see on this side all of the salsa stuff shows up. Now one of the issues with Salsa right now is that when it sets it all up for you, it makes the blend shapes in a range of 0 to 1 or something like that, which are pretty much invisible. That was something to do with RPM's export stuff. I don't know about that. Anyway, keep that selected. Go to game object, crazy minnow, tools. And the tools let you change the blend shape weight ranges. And what you want is the weight shape range to go from 0 to 100 instead of 0 to 1. So just click that, boom, that's done. And now, what you must do, all of this is filled in properly. This is proper. If you have the audio source there, Salsa does not create one. So, what else do I have to do, really? In the Salsa, no, in the eyes references, let's go to system properties, and here's where you can set the look at target so that she will look at the current camera, and the camera for the convey stuff is under the player character, so you just drag that in here. And there's also things like affinity, which means basically that she tends to look towards you, but may not. And you can set the percentage of times when she looks away. And also under the head thing, I mean, it's just totally so many options. Eyes, it should have set up all of the blink things, the eyelids. So that's going to be all set up. And I think if I was to run this now, and back off a bit, as you can see, she's following me. And if I was to press Control, hello there, what's your name?
Hi there, my name is Priscilla. It's nice to meet you.
So that's pretty much it. We'll stop this. If you ever want to get rid of the transcript canvas in Unity anyway, just make it inactive. Now when you run it, it will not be there, but everything should still work. Oh damn. I've also done some stuff with ChatGPT-4 to change the movement code so that it's got a little more functionality to it. So now I press Control. Hi, where are you from?
I'm from a small town in the Midwest. My parents both grew up here and I was born here. It's a quiet, peaceful place and I'm very lucky to have grown up here.
So, as you can see, that is about it. And good luck with it. Ask questions if you need to.